Hello everyone, my name is Scarlett Figueroa, and on behalf of the Spring 2021 graduating class, I'd like to welcome you to our virtual completion ceremony. I want to begin by thanking the wonderful professors, administrators, advisors, cooperating teachers, and all the family members who have guided us along this journey. Through the expected and unexpected, as this last year has proven, we could not have done it without your support. Today, we celebrate our completion of the Miami-Dade College School of Education program. I think I speak for all of my classmates when I say that it has been a remarkable experience, made so by this profoundly enriching program. We are proud to finally join the community of tenacious teachers that through their constant resilience and perseverance have elevated the teaching profession. Now we are ready and determined to serve our future students and communities, taking all the knowledge and skills we've learned with us. Once again, thank you for joining us as we celebrate the culmination of our time at the Miami-Dade College School of Education.
Welcome to Miami-Dade College School of Education's 30th completion ceremony, our third virtual completion ceremony. I am Dr. Susan Neiman, Dean of Miami-Dade College School of Education, and I am so happy to congratulate you today on this auspicious occasion. Congratulations to our students representing our programs in exceptional student education, early childhood education, and the Educator Preparation Institute. This semester, you have participated in Internship with a Twist. In order to ensure your safety, you have conducted virtual internships, not face-to-face ones. You have been physically located at a computer and peeked into classrooms and at children at home sitting at computers in order to learn. The teaching and learning experience has been turned upside down and inside out and twisted in as many ways possible. Thanks to technology, there have been virtual hugs, virtual high fives, and virtual pats on the back. Thanks to technology, you have been able to complete your virtual internship and plan for a regular face-to-face classroom in the future. We have learned a lot about technology and how useful it can be. We have learned a lot about technology and how inconvenient it can be. But interns, you have shown flexibility, creativity, and perseverance in completing your program. Miami-Dade College School of Education always noted that these are key qualities to being a great teacher. Surely your internship with a twist has taught you much about flexibility, creativity, and perseverance. Today, everyone has finally learned what teachers have always known. Teachers are one of the most important people in students' lives. Today, there is great appreciation for the important work that we do with children and how essential research-based teaching skills are. And this semester's theme, Teachers Persevere, is an appropriate and meaningful one. The desire to return to normal for children is returning to school to see their teachers, to learn and laugh with their friends, for real hugs, real high fives, and real pats on the back. Hopefully in the fall, when you start your official teaching positions, there will be a return to the classroom for all children and teachers. Miami-Dade College and the School of Education have armed you with the skills and both content and pedagogical knowledge that make you the best educators for children. You have learned how to collaborate, how to communicate, how to support critical thinking and creative innovation, how to build confidence in children, and how to teach content knowledge. But you are the ones with the right dispositions to be teachers, compassionate, sympathetic, empathetic, considerate, thoughtful, kind, and accepting teachers who love children and are becoming teachers for all the right reasons, because you want to positively impact on student learning and make learning a joyous experience. For many of you, you did not choose the teaching profession, it chose you. For many of you, reaching this day has been a lifelong dream. And while this time offers challenges to all of us, you can face these challenges and be stronger and more focused as a result. Celebrate this special time. Celebrate that you have been trained as lifelong learners. Celebrate this step in your educational and professional journey. Celebrate the impact that you will have on today's learners and tomorrow's expert, for teachers never know where their influence would end. I would like to take this opportunity to thank my team, Miami-Dade College School of Education. They have supported you to learn, sustained you, and enabled you to reach this occasion. Ms. Iris Strawn, Chair of Early Childhood Education. Dr. Kimberly Lanier, Chair of K-12 Teacher Education Programs, and Mr. Carlos Rossi, Director of the Center for Professional Development, and his wonderful assistant, Annabelle. Dr. Colin Anderson, Director of Assessment, and his assistant, Patricia. Ms. Linda Ansley, who oversees advisement, and her wonderful dedicated advisors. Ms. Christina Andaro, Director of Recruitment and Retention. Dr. Corey Montgomery, Clinical Teaching Lab Coach. Ms. Carolina Castro, ePortfolio Coordinator, and her team of reviewers. Mr. Gilberto Gonzalez, our data analyst. Mirna Viciedo and Jasmina Diaz, our beloved secretaries. And of course, Ms. Dee Condalis, Director of Clinical Experience and Student Teaching, who not only helped you with your placements and internship, but who created and saw this lovely event to fruition, ably assisted by Ms. Francesca Hernandez and Jessica Hernandez, her assistants. And of course, Mr. Derek Sonnenberg, our media services expert who is so supportive of Miami-Dade College School of Education and makes our completion ceremonies the beautiful events that they are. I would also like to acknowledge the support of Dr. Loretta Overy, Vice Provost of Workforce Education and Professional Learning, who is my supervisor and a good friend to me and a great supporter of Miami-Dade College School of Education and the work that we do. I would like to thank the collaboration and teamwork of the Padrone campus, Dr. Alanka Brown, president of the campus, a former teacher who is a great advocate for Miami-Dade College School of Education and who truly understands and respects our work. Dr. Robert Troy, Dean of Students, who embodies Miami-Dade College's slogan, Students First, and is a great friend to Miami-Dade College School of Education. Dr. Alfredo Leon, Dean of Faculty, who oversees the chairs and the School of Education faculty, who is also a former teacher and a promoter of the teaching profession. Mr. Omi Ramirez, campus CIO, who is always there to assist with network and media support. Dr. Stephanie Fernandez, Director of Campus Administration. Mr. Eric Dominicis, Director of Learning Resources, and Ms. Vinette Garrix, Assistant to Dr. Brown. I would be remiss if I did not thank our beloved friends at Miami-Dade County Public Schools. Mr. Alberto Carvalho, Superintendent, who loves and hires our completers. Mr. Jose Dotris, former Assistant Superintendent and current Deputy Superintendent in Collier County. Ms. Marie Izquierdo and Dr. Sylvia Diaz, Chief Officers for Miami-Dade County Public Schools. My very dear and treasured colleagues, Dr. Tricia Fernandez, Dr. Millie Gonzalez, Dr. Carmen Concepcion, Dr. Alexa Goldfarb, Dr. Lizette Alves, who work closely to ensure that your experiences at Miami-Dade County Public School are positive and productive for both you and the students. And Dr. Exela Rodriguez, who oversees placements for internships. Miami-Dade County Public Schools loves Miami-Dade College School of Education, and Miami-Dade College School of Education loves Miami-Dade County Public Schools. And your families, who have always been there for you. Parents, spouses, grandparents, children, all your cheerleaders who knew that you could realize your dreams and help you do so. And I've saved the best for last, our outstanding faculty. I want to thank the faculty for all their dedication to our students and who hold your hands, dry your tears, build you up, help you to believe in yourself, and help you become the best teachers that you are now. Early Childhood, Dr. Eliza Butler, Dr. Suzanne Cruz, Dr. Jessica Espinoza, Professor Dorothy Koffler, Dr. Christina Muella, and Professor Merlina Silvera. Our teacher education professors, Professor Natalie Cajust, Dr. Jasmine Diaz, Professor Anna Guerrero, Dr. Anne-Marie Massey, Dr. Ale Montoya, Dr. Marlene Morales, Dr. Oneda Paneque, Professor Rebecca Sanchez, Dr. Thomas Yulee, Professor Regina Williams. I wish you all great success in your endeavors. Please share your successes with the School of Education. Congratulations to all, and virtual hugs and kisses to all.
Hi, I'm Dr. Jessica Espinosa.
And I'm Dr. Tom Yulee.
On behalf of the faculty of the Miami-Dade College School of Education, we'd like to say congratulations to the interns. Your years of hard work have paid off. You have had many wonderful and unique experiences, and now you are ready to start your career as a professional educator.
We're proud of you for this wonderful accomplishment, and we look forward to hearing of your successes as your career unfolds. Remember us, stay in touch with us, and represent Miami-Dade College with pride.
Greetings to the many family, friends, faculty, and program completers. As one of the assistant superintendents in the Bureau of Human Capital Management, it is an honor to greet you on this most wonderful occasion. The Office of Human Capital Management is so very excited and proud of the collaboration between Miami-Dade County Public Schools and Miami-Dade College School of Education. This initiative was strategically established to build the capacity of highly effective teachers and exceptional student education. Today, we acknowledge and salute Alyssa Garcia for her exemplary commitment to the program and to achieving her lifelong career goal to become a teacher. You are the trailblazer as the first graduating participant, and we are excited to welcome you into the teaching profession. Alyssa and all the graduates in attendance today is not the end of your story, but part of a larger journey of life. Continue to further your achievements and embrace the many possibilities ahead of you. And on a personal privilege, many thanks to Dr. Susan Neiman, a trusted and valued colleague and friend, and to all of our partners at Miami-Dade College School of Education for partnering with our school district to grow our own educators. Again, congratulations to all, and I look forward to meeting each of you in our schools, hallways, and classrooms.
Hello everyone, my name is Andrea Saavedra and I am an exceptional student education major. Despite the trials and tribulations we have encountered this semester, today we will be celebrating our accomplishments. Rita Pearson, a lifelong educator who was a positive force for children and teachers, once said, "Every child deserves a champion, an adult who will never give up on them, who understands the power of connection and insists that they become the best that they can possibly be." MDC School of Education has done an extraordinary job in being our champions and helping us to become first-class educators. Our professors and supporting staff's remarkable efforts ensure that we are uniquely prepared to be that champion for each and every student that walks into our future classrooms. As we celebrate the completion of our studies at Miami-Dade College, let's take a moment to see what this internship experience was like for some of our fellow School of Education interns.
Measuring matter. Can someone tell me what the 3 states of matter is, first of all?
Hi, my name is Miss Miranda. I'm an ESC teacher.
Our intern was Miss Andrea Ruiz.
Matter is a type of object like solid, liquid, and gas.
Beautiful. And there needs to be a way to measure this matter. Matter is anything that takes up mass and takes up space.
She creates a safe environment, which I think is so important for our students, where they feel comfortable and welcome to share, and she's inclusive of all students.
Can I go for the cups right now, though?
Yes, grab your measuring cup. This is the time, guys. Grab your measuring cup.
You can measure mass with, weights. With weights.
A scale.
Yeah, scale.
She's clear, she's specific in her lessons while using a variety of learning styles to reach all learners. Small groups, hands-on instruction, which is so hard online.
Erosic winch.
You guys see? So I marked here my water displacement from my rock.
She teaches very well and makes the teaching fun.
I just like how enthusiastic she is.
I like her because she's very kind, she's gentle, and when we don't get the question, she explains it to us.
Whenever you make a mistake, she laughs about it. She's not like, no, that's wrong, do it again.
I wish you were my teacher for ever.
Miss Ruiz, good luck. They're gonna be lucky to have you.
All right, so we're moving on to reading language arts. As you all know, we are reading The Secret School. We're on the 3rd chapter, but let's review some of our vocabulary words from the book.
My name is Mrs. Patrell Carey Defoe, a teacher here at Carey P. Meek Westview K-8 Center. My intern's name is Miss Amber Charles.
Alrighty, guys. So who can raise their hand and give me their best definition for chores? All right, Gabriel, go ahead. Gabriel, I see your hands up.
A small bloating of unpleasant tasks.
Very good. And as we're reading today, I want you guys to be thinking about the author's purpose, the author's point of view, the author's claim. Like, what is he trying to convey to you? What is he trying to get you to believe? And we're going to look for text-based evidence.
She develops innovative instruction and create lessons with the use of technology and other resources.
So she could be in front of the classroom and be a teacher. What does she have to do to make herself look older?
Her braids up and put her hair up.
To put her hair up, right? To make her look older and more professional, right?
She's a good teacher, and I hope when she gets her certificate from her college, and she can become a teacher and run her own class.
I'm gonna try her best because she's determined to be a teacher, right?
All the best, Miss Charles, and you will be missed.
All right, class. So for this next lesson, we're going to be talking about texture. Texture is what something feels like.
My intern is Daniel Summer, and he has been working with me and my students for the last 6 weeks.
You might be thinking, if I find an object, how will I know what to say the texture is? We used our sense of touch to feel the texture.
The students looked around the classroom and their homes for items with different textures.
Kayla, tell us what your object is, and then tell us how it feels.
It's a tape. It's so soft.
All right, it's soft.
Hard.
Squishy.
Squishy.
It's real fluffy and squishy.
Ooh, fluffy and squishy. Very descriptive.
As they engage in the activities, the students practice and develop their oral language skills.
So there are a lot of textures that we can find all around us. Well, each one of you in our classes has said words that can be used for texture. These are all words that you can use for objects and how they feel.
Mr. Summer is a pleasure to have as my intern. He always demonstrates initiative. He is in tune to the students' needs and levels of instruction, and he adjusts his questions accordingly on the individual child.
I like how you teach me.
My students and I are truly enjoying having him as part of our classroom.
Today we're learning about capitalization. Can somebody tell me, when do we capitalize a word in a sentence?
At the beginning of a sentence or name.
This year my intern was Elizabeth Morency. We've been together for about 8 weeks now.
These are some rules that we follow when we capitalize. So we know we capitalize the first word in a sentence. We capitalize the first word in a sentence. And we also capitalize what type of nouns? Pronouns and also what? Proper nouns. And proper nouns are names of specific what? People, place, and thing.
She manages very creative activities for the kids. Her activities are fun and engaging. Children just love them.
JFK went to the Mets, saw the Mets. It was a Saturday, there was traffic because President Barack.
Okay, so on this page, what are some things that the artist capitalized?
She loves working with the small groups and modeling lessons. She also uses graphic organizers, gives effective feedback, and she loves to integrate technology into her lessons.
Do I capitalize new?
No.
Do I capitalize school?
Yes.
Teaches great lessons and she adds fun games to the lesson.
I hope you have a good class next year.
You are the best intern ever, and I wish you well when you get your own class.
Very well-rounded, confident teacher. I wish you much success in the future, Ms. Morency.
Hello everyone, my name is Diana Garcia and I've had the privilege of completing the Exceptional Student Education Program here at Miami-Dade College. Together, we've experienced a difficult and quite unusual past year that none of us could have ever saw coming. The coronavirus pandemic has changed our world and the way we live in it, and it is now a part of history. Yet we are still standing and we are stronger than ever. Despite these unprecedented circumstances, there are a group of individuals who have managed to still push through and give their students the best education possible. Our cooperating teachers have learned to teach in many ways never before, and have even accepted the difficult task of taking us under their wings to prepare us for life as future educators. We've not only been prepared to teach in the physical classrooms, but we now also have the means to teach remotely, thanks to their guidance. They have molded us into remarkable teachers who are not scared to step out of their comfort zones and do what needs to be done for their students. And for that, we will forever be grateful. On behalf of the Miami-Dade College School of Education graduating class, thank you for your perseverance. Thank you for your courage during these times and for not giving up. Our wonderful cooperating teachers, we couldn't have done it without you. Thank you so much.
Early childhood education. Diana Blanco. Victoria Brau. Salina Bujosa. Simone Harris Dormer. Destiny Just. Rachel Milian. Megan Millares. Nicole Montes. Elizabeth Morenzi. Viviana Nunez. Shady Peter. Tiffany Prashnik. Daisy Salinas. Mirtha Santana. Daniel Sommer. Clara Alicia Vega. Exceptional Student Education, K through 12. Genesis Barrahona. Janelli Blandon. Tiffany Brody. Pamela Brown. Leslie Castillo. Xiomei Chow. Amber Charles. Stephanie Contreras. Emily Corona. Yasmina Echevarria. Nicole Fernandez. Scarlett Figueroa Pereira. Alyssa Garcia. Lianet Garcia. Margarita Gonzalez. Paola Gonzalez. Brandy Starks Gordon. Michael Jimenez. Cristina Long. Carolina Mata. Lázaro Pereda. Gabriela Pérez. Karina Ramírez. Onelio Rios. Karina Rosas Luna. Andrea Ruiz. Andrea Saavedra. Crisenia Vasquez. Educator, Preparation Institute. Christian Candela. Walid Chebli. Roxanne Cheeseman. Teresa Kinney. Lisa Leon. Taylor Ann Miller. Hannah Rosin.
Congratulations, School of Education, Class of 2021. During these unprecedented times, we have persevered and made it to the end.
As said by the great Walter Elliott, perseverance is not a long race. It is many short races, one after the other. Just as this journey we have faced on our road to earning our degree, and as we will continue to face as future educators and change makers, we must always remember that the will to persevere is often the difference between failure and success.
As a way of commemorating the spring class of 2021, we have carefully compiled a collection of quotes from our fellow graduates. These quotes are filled with gratitude towards our passionate professors, amazing administrators, and determined classmates that are key to all of our successes.
It was with highest regard that we, Spring Class of 2021, present a gift to the School of Education on behalf of all of us.
My most memorable time here at Miami-Dade College was all of the friends that I've made and the acquaintances and future educators that I've met.
The most memorable experience for me had to have been the internship. I got to have hands-on experience with real students in the classroom, practicing my skills.
During my time as a student in the School of Education, I will never forget about all of the teachers who supported me and have given me guidance and have stuck with me all the way through the end. Thank you, everyone.
One of the most memorable moments I had during this program was during my very first observation. I was so nervous, but at the end of it, my cooperating teacher told me, "You did it with such a passion, you totally were meant to be a teacher." And that's when I knew I was on the right path.
My most memorable time at MDC will have to be completing clinical hours pre-COVID. I truly appreciate the opportunity MDC gave us to have hands-on experience.
One of the most memorable parts of being a student at Miami-Dade School of Education would be internship. During internship, I was able to meet a great cooperating teacher, make connections with the students, and put all the guidance that I received from my professors into practice. Internship was the moment that I learned that I'm ready for my future.
Completing my internship virtually during a global pandemic helped push me to think outside of the box when it came to implementing engaging lessons for all of the students I had the honor of working with during such an unforgettable experience.
My most memorable moment as a student at MDC SOE was getting over my fear when beginning internship. After experiencing of taking over the class, I got over my fear and enjoyed it so much.
What I liked about being an MDC SOE student was that the program allowed me to have meaningful interactions with students and prepared me for being a teacher out in the workforce.
What I felt was most memorable as an MDC student in the education program was the time I was able to spend to nurture and grow my gifts in different classrooms.
One of the most memorable experiences I had in Miami-Dade College was in Dr. Espinosa's STEM class. We did a house for the 3 little pigs made out of toothpicks and candies, and then with a blow dryer we tried to see how strong the house was.
My memorable moment as a student of education was internship. I was able to conquer my fear of teaching 3rd grade. After my K-3 experience, I realized that I would love to get an employment as a 3rd grade teacher.
I am incredibly grateful to my professors for their passion, their experience, and their knowledge they provided during my journey at Miami-Dade College. Thank you.
No matter what I went through, whether good or bad, my professors always had my back. They always wanted what was best for me, always wanted to push me forward, and that to me was everything.
Something meaningful during my time at MDC was the support I felt and received from my professors. They were always available to offer advice, they believed in me, and never let me give up. I truly believe that I was able to grow not only as a person, but as an educator.
Being a Miami-Dade School of Ed student has been so rewarding. Thank you, professors. Thank you, administration, for all the hard work. I truly appreciate it.
Virtual internship is so memorable to me because we really had to learn how to engage students. And despite being distanced, we were still able to create a great sense of community within the classroom.
Going through this program has been a rewarding journey, and I'll never forget the professors that made it possible. Thank you.
I would like to say thank you to all the teachers at Miami-Dade College for making my experience a memorable one. You all made the difference in preparing me to become an amazing teacher, so thank you.
The most memorable part of my School of Education experience was getting to know my students and seeing their aha moments. It was truly remarkable.
Something that was memorable to me and I will hold forever in my heart was the kindness and courage displayed by all of my professors during these difficult times as we face the coronavirus pandemic together.
I would like to thank my professors for being so accommodating and answering any questions that I had based on any assignments, especially during a time where being a teacher or professor is a bit difficult. So thank you all.
Meaningful and memorable. Visiting Sandra Cuevas and telling her that I passed a state exam.
When I was in my first classroom, I witnessed a child grow as a reader. And that memory is very important to me because I love reading. And I'm forever grateful to be a part of her educational growth.
One of the best moments that I've ever had in the School of Education was when I was working with a student in Royal Palm Elementary School, and they finally had that aha moment. And from that moment, I knew that I was hooked on education itself.
So the most memorable thing to me as an MDC School of Ed student was the sense of community and friendship that I received from all of my faculty and all of my classmates.
Some of my most memorable experiences in the program include playing Plickers with Professor Bacallao, doing STEM challenges with Dr. Espinoza, and recording an online readers theater with Dr. Cruz.
My most memorable moments as a School of Education student were the group presentations.
Would definitely have to be Jordan Sneaky. That experience has helped me to build relationships. It helped me through the program.
This experience has been incredible from the very beginning. These past 10 weeks during internship are so memorable and I'm never going to forget them.
The most memorable thing for me was being able to do clinical hours in different schools and getting to work with so many different teachers with years of experience.
Hi everyone, I just wanted to say that I've so enjoyed my time here at MDC, from the wonderful professors that I've met to the students, now my colleagues, and there are memories that I will cherish forever. Thank you.
The most memorable experience for me would have to be the amazing field trip we took to the Everglades with Dr. Morales. Truly life-changing, and I will definitely be taking that on with my future classes.
The most memorable thing about me being an MDC SOE student was honestly the preparation that I received throughout all the courses and the amazing guidance from all of the awesome professors.
My most meaningful experience as an MDC SOE student would be the high expectation, the professionalism, and the impact that I'm now capable of leaving in the education field.
What I feel was the most meaningful part of my time as an MDC SOE student was the wonderful relationships I was able to build with both my professors and classmates, where not only I was able to receive support and encouragement, but I was also able to provide it.
My most meaningful experience as a Miami-Dade College School of Education student had to be completing my internship and working closely with my cooperating teacher. I learned so much during internship and I can't wait till I have my own classroom.
The most memorable part of being an SOE student was learning about the different learning styles and realizing just how diverse our community really is.
Despite not being able to meet these children face-to-face, my most memorable experience was the reward of being able to grow a supportive relationship with each of the students.
My most memorable moment at MDC would have to be the relationships that I've built with my professors throughout my time in the early childhood program. They've always pushed me to do better and be the best that I can be.
Hi, so the most meaningful thing that I got out of being an MDC SOE student was to overcome my fear of standing in front of the classroom and doing presentations.
One of my favorite memories at MDC was getting feedback from my colleagues after our mini teaches.
Hello everyone, my name is Clara Alicia Vega and I am a student in the Early Childhood Education program. As we celebrate this milestone in our academic careers, we realize that we could not have made it this far without the support of Miami-Dade College administrators, faculty, staff, and of course, our loved ones. As Maya Angelou once said, you can only be truly accomplished at something you love. Don't make money the goal. Instead, pursue the things you love doing and do them so well that people can't take their eyes off of you. All the other tangible rewards will come as a result. That being said, I invite you all to persevere through all of life's challenges because this world needs the talent you have. We have reached the end of this chapter and of this ceremony. We would like to thank you for joining in on the celebration. Spring 2021 graduates, We did it!